everybody, it's Ken Clinton, CEO of Four Wind Boats, and I am here at Lake Michigan Yacht Sales with Captain Matt Marveau. Matt, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here today.
So the first time I came here was for Bay Harbor Boat Show.
Yep.
And what a beautiful facility. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Lake Michigan Yacht Sales has been here since 2004. Our parent company, Onekma Marine, has been around since 1963. We're the third generation of boaters in the family, and we offer a wide variety of brands, Four Winds specifically. And it's a beautiful location to work out of and boat out of and play out of.
Yeah.
We're just excited to be here and be able to offer a great service and provide a great brand.
When I came here, not only is this a beautiful facility, I was told that this lake is a man-made lake that was a quarry at one time. Is that true?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was. Man had a vision, and what you see behind us here is the result of that. And basically, they started developing it and blew a big hole in the side of the quarry and let all the Lake Michigan water in, and what you see is what it's turned into.
It's so cool.
It's really great.
When I was here with you that day, you were on an H9 Four Winds, which is one of my favorite boats, and I thought while I was here, what do you say we go through an H9, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, because you told me that your family and you used that boat for the weekend.
Absolutely.
I'd love to get your feedback and go through the boat.
That'd be great. Yeah, we've got one parked right out here for us.
Sounds great. Let's go take a look. Here we are on the H9, H for horizon, 9 because it's 29 feet, 9'2" beam, 120 gallons of fuel. I love this boat, and what I loved about it too was being able to interact with you and get your feedback on it, because, you know, for me, the success that I've had in my career has been working directly with the end user and finding out what they enjoy, the features that are important to them, and that's really what shapes the future of our designs too. So when you told me that you were out on the boat with your family, I was like, I gotta be able to get some information from this guy and what you thought and how you used the boat.
Yeah, we had a nice afternoon cruise. We had, 4 adults and 2 kids out, so we got to see, you know, how the kids were able to find their comfy spots on the boat and be able to roam freely out here when we were anchored up, and just how sociable it was and comfortable. The ride was great. The just relaxing on anchor was phenomenal. We had a great afternoon out here, and the weather was just the perfect cap to it.
Yeah, kind of like the weather today.
That's right.
The weather fantastic today. So with that being said, you know, if we started at the bow and we start talking about the features that I like and you like, I love the hideaway windlass.
Yes.
You know, having that tucked away like that, and then when you get to that seating, what was always important to me was always making sure that we use all the space properly, and that's really done well. Underneath all these cushions, there's storage, there's coolers, you know, and when you use the boat, I'm sure that you had a lot of people being able to, you know, sit up in that bow section as well.
Yep, we used the whole boat that day and just tried every spot out, and just there wasn't an uncomfortable spot. So I mean, really, everybody had the best seat in the house.
Being a captain, tell me what's important about the helm to you. What do you like about this one?
This one, to me, I like the ergonomics. I've got a spot for my elbow to rest on. I can easily get to the throttles and control those. The layout of the dash, dual screens, so I have multiple functions on both of those. It's just a simple, crisp, clean layout. You can access your joystick really easily. This has the outboard option, so with the Mercury joystick, it's got Skyhook. It's a great feature, you know, for around the docks and just holding in position. Tilt steering wheel, the comfortable helm seat. You know, you got to be comfortable when you're at the helm. And this one's got the flip-up bolsters. When we were at anchor, you're able to spin this around, swivel it around, and be part of the conversation instead of sitting here, turning your head and twisting your back.
You know, that's what it's really about. You know, you get to a point where you're running around, you anchor off, and to be able to sit and be a part of the conversation and hang out, it's really cool.
It is.
You know, and what really surprised me of all the things on this boat was I came to the port side midship, and this opens up and there's a head down below.
Yeah.
I was shocked at the size of it. You know, so to have a head where a guy who's 6'2" can actually fit in was quite impressive.
It is.
You start working your way back further, 12-volt refrigerator, sink, tons of seating aft, and once again, lots of storage. You can get this in outboard or you can get it in stern drive. So with it having the design for either or, there's a big storage space when you get the outboard here, and you can never have enough room for storage, it seems, you know? Nice part about that is not only is it a place for storage, there's rigging down there that you can actually access and get to.
Correct.
The other part that's nice is the ambidextrous backrest, where they can flip this way and you can face aft. You can do it on the sun pad back there, which is really nice. Did you guys use that area too?
We did, actually. Yeah, we took the time to fold out the sides, and it just really opened up the space in the back. The square footage just grows and grows when you start folding down those sides back there.
Yeah.
And it was just a fun area to be at.
Yeah. When you anchor off and you're able to drop those terraces like that, you've got a dance floor back there.
That's exactly
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody likes to sit on the terrace, hang their feet in the water. It just adds to the fun for the entire family.
Correct.
You know? The other part that I've noticed over the years is how important sun protection is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we have a really beautiful big hard top on this boat. You can get it as a top that can lower or raise if you have a low bridge. But I think most importantly, great coverage for this hard top.
Correct. Being able to retreat out of the sun and just relax. You know, we set the table up and we did snack time back here, and we're just able to conversate and get out of the sun and just relax.
We offer this boat in outboards and in IOs, and since I've moved to Michigan, I noticed there's lots of IO boats too. And what is the percentage, and what do you think is best, or is there anything that's better than the other?
I think it's a toss-up. It's really personal preference. The outboard game has come a very long ways in the last few years, and it's gained a lot of popularity. It's really 50-50. I like both.
Yeah.
You know, like the outboards work great, you know, for more of those folks that maybe like the saltwater. IOs, you know, translate well up here for performance as well. You know, it's really personal preference.
One of the things that we did with this boat, which I think was crucial, is it's not just a Lake Michigan or Great Lakes boat. It is a boat that's designed for the saltwater as well.
Yep.
Florida, any of the coastal areas, you know, so I think this market's really going to expand, especially with the larger models like this one on the H9. I think having that ability to be able to have this boat sell throughout the United States is important, but having the foundation of it designed and built for the Great Lakes allows it to be a boat that can run in any kind of condition, because you know better than anybody, it can get pretty rough up here in the Great Lakes.
It can. It's notorious for that, and having a nice hull that you can depend on that keeps you and your family safe, it's crucial.
Yeah.
And this is one of those boats that you can put your friends and family on and just know that the boat's always going to be there for you.
It's turned out to be an amazing hit for us. We love this boat, and what do you say we see how this thing performs?
Love to show you.
Cool. Captain Matt, thank you so much for today.
Absolutely.
You know, not only thank you for today, but thank you for being such a great partner to Four Winds. You know, this is an amazing dealership, and it's, you know, dealerships like this, partnerships like this, that allow us at the factory of Four Winds to do what we do to feed our families, and that's build kick-ass boats, and it's awesome.
And it shows, and we appreciate it, from everybody at the factory to you coming out today to help support us and our customers, which are your customers. We really appreciate you, and thank you for that.
No, it's great. So tell everybody, if they want to buy the H9 that we were just on, or any of the other Four Winds, how do they go about getting a hold of you?
They can check out our models that we have in stock over at our onekomamarine.com, or shoot me an email at mattmervaugh@lakemichiganyachtsales.com.
Fantastic. Thanks again, Matt.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Anytime.
Good stuff. Be sure to check it out.